Snake number 5 of Venom Central's top 10 favorite snakes of the Serpent Center coming up.
Fangs in your face. Subscribe now.
What's happening, Venom Squad? Hey, Willie here at the Serpent Center. Hey, we are on snake number 5, okay? And, you know, of course, it's got to be a Gaboon Viper. I love Gaboons. They are definitely one of my favorite snakes. I mean, just their appearance, their body style, everything about them is just fascinating. And we got some big ones, okay? And I'm gonna bring out a big mama right now, and she's a beast. She's that big around, and probably weighing about 12, 13 pounds. She's a big old Gaboon, okay? But she's still a youngster. This snake's only 5 years old. She's still got a lot of growing to do. She'll get much bigger, but a fascinating animal, and we're gonna bust a big one out and try to keep it on the table, okay? So hang in there, and hey, stay to the end of the video because Dean is going to put a compilation of the best of fangs in your face, Gaboon style. Okay, there she is, guys. Snake number 5. Just a big old Gaboon Viper. A big old baboon viper. But anyways, this is the Bitis rhinoceros. This is the West African Gaboon Viper. And there are 2 species of Gaboon Viper, okay? And you got your East African Gaboon Viper, which is from the east side of the country, and you got your West African that's from the west side of the country. And I'll tell you, a lot of people ask me, well, how do you tell the east from the west? And it's basically pretty simple. Like, this is the West African, this is the Bitis rhinoceros, and it's called Bitis rhinoceros because if you look close on her head, you can see them 2 big rostral scales. And they're scales, and they're flexible, and they move around. I mean, you can actually just kind of bounce them around a little bit, and they look like horns. So that's how it gets the name rhinoceros. And the actual Bitis gabonica, the East African Gaboon, does not have them 2 big scales. It's just got a couple little lumps on his nose, okay? And also, the Bitis rhinoceros only has 1 line coming back off of its eye, and the Bitis gabonica, which is your East African Gaboon, has 2 lines. And the colors are very similar, but there's a lot more pastels and softer colors in the East African Gaboons. But I'll tell you something though, the West Africans tend to get bigger. They get bigger and just a lot longer and more robust. And I've bred both species plenty of times in captivity, and I don't have any East Africans right now, which I wish I would have kept my East African Gaboons because they're hard to get now. But this big girl here, she's only about a 5-year-old. And I actually produced this snake. She was one of my babies from my original monster breeding pair. This girl, 5 years old, she's not done growing. She is gonna put a lot of size on. She's gonna get very big. And this isn't a big Gaboon yet. I mean, she's sizable, but give me 3 more years with her, and she's gonna be a monster. She's gonna be a beast. She'll be 25 pounds and this big around. And I've got a knack of growing Gaboons big. And I'll tell you, and it's not by overfeeding. It's all temperature and humidity and giving them some time to cool down, giving them time to warm up. It's all in the husbandry. And breeding Gaboons is a whole other project. Let me tell you, a lot of people ask me about breeding Gaboons, and the thing is, it's hard to breed Gaboons here in the States because you got to cool these things down in the summer. You got to be able to, like August, you know, you got to follow their natural winter, which is in Africa, here. And even though they're in a different country, it's still, they have an eternal clock in them. They just know when it's their breeding season, and they require them cooler temperatures and a higher humidity to get them going, you know. But I'll tell you, Gaboons, one of my favorite snakes, just a cool snake, and it's known to have the longest fangs of any snake in the world. And I'll tell you, they do have some monster fangs. And there's a lot of other snakes that have fangs that are very comparable, like the Bothrops. We've got fangs of Bothrops that are even longer than Gaboon fangs. I got fangs from 6-foot gaboons, and I compared them to 6-foot bothrops, and the bothrops are longer. Mansion viper fangs are humongous. Bushmaster fangs are humongous, but gaboons have a different style fang. It's a big, heavy fang. It's got a big curvature to it. I mean, they're gnarly, and they're big and thick, you know? And the damn output of venom. They put out massive amounts of venom. Bites are horrific, very necrotic. If you get bit by a gaboon, I don't care if it's in your hand, your foot, your leg, arm, you're going to lose tissue. There's no doubt about it. It's high cytotoxic venom, kills on a cellular level, and it's nothing to joke with. There's been a few people bit here in the States, and they've lost fingers and hands and things. I'm telling you, this is a serious damn snake. This is not a pet. And this snake is often underestimated because of its demeanor. It's very docile, it's very chill. Look at her, she's very passive, but that can change in a heartbeat. This snake can go from 0 to 60 like that. And the speed is unbelievable. And that big, lumpy snake, that big, thick-bodied snake can move like you would not believe. I mean, actually move fast. Its body, once it gets rolling, it's like a damn semi-truck, okay? It's rolling fast and hard. And the strikes are unbelievable in every direction imaginable. You'll see in some of the fangs in your face, Dino put the best of in this one. The Gaboon Viper is definitely one of my favorite snakes. I mean, I love gaboons. They are so fascinating. And look at the head on that rascal. I mean, that is such a head on an animal that it's just so gnarly to have a head that big in it. It's just amazing, you know? And then big horns on the nose. I mean, what a cool animal, you know? I cannot stress enough that these are not pets, okay? And too many people take these things for granted, like, well, they're just a passive snake. It's cool to have a gaboon. This isn't a pet. This snake is dangerous. It's very damn dangerous. And lately here, I'm seeing a lot of silly stuff with Gaboon Vipers. And I'm not gonna start barking about free handling and all that. It's just, if they would see the damage that a bite can do is unbelievable. And not having any venom. I'm gonna tell you, not having any venom for them, that's a big thing. You're gonna deplete a zoo's resource if you get bit by a gaboon. We keep our own damn anti-venom here, you know, especially for gaboons and all this stuff. I mean, even this snake on the table, her whole demeanor can change very quickly. You know, accidents can happen. So, you know, we keep our own stuff here, you know. It's not easy to get anti-venom, but it can be done. It can be done. Anybody can do it. But there is snake number 5 on the Serpent Center's top 10, and that's our baby girl, the Gaboon Viper.
Fangs in your face.
It's tongue flicking. We're gonna give it a tap, let it know the food's hard. Oh my God. That's why you don't take any kind of chances with a gaboon. You see that? That snake came completely out of the cage. I was way over here with that rat. That was crazy. Good job, little girl. Let's see if our big male is gonna... Oh my God. I didn't even get the damn rat in there and he blistered it. That snake jumped. I swear to God, it jumped forward 10 inches. cool. Now, oh yeah, I didn't even get a chance to reach in there and look at that. That's a good example right there of what a gaboon can do. That snake came 6 inches out of the cage from a dead still and exploded into that strike. Oh, you missed it, baby. Pop it again. Oh, there you missed it again. What is wrong with you today? There you go. Now you're on the money. Little overzealous, huh? Oh, yeah! It came sideways on that one. And you can see we've got her attention. She's already turned towards us. Oh my God! She come backwards and sideways on that. And that just goes to show you guys, no matter what position a gaboon is in, they can leap. They can leave the ground, straight backwards. I mean, very athletic snake. All right, big guy, let it riff. Oh, he hit that thing hard. All I seen was head coming at me. And fangs, of course. Oh, that was awesome. Oh, yeah! He jumped for that one. That was cool. Okay, we are going to very carefully reach in and feed this other gaboon viper. This is the female. Now this snake does just crazy stuff like that. This snake does the craziest strikes. She's very aggressive. Oh, there you go, girl. She dropped the hammer on that one. Really careful feeding her because she'll reach out of this cage and take a poke at anything that moves. Gaboons are pretty good sight hunters. So how about the gaboon, huh? Is it one of your favorites? Leave it in the comments. Leave it in the comments what your favorite snake is. Okay? Because y'all gonna see my 10 favorites, and we've got a bunch of different species, but I handpicked my 10 favorites for this series of videos. And let me tell you, I'm wore down. You can probably hear it in my voice. I mean, we're battling internet connections. I'm trying to do the damn snake rooms and keep everybody clean and fed, and we've got 3 different rooms we're running. We're building the exhibit room, but we're trying to get these videos out for y'all, and we're trying to get 10 of them out in a row. And let me tell you, it's been challenging, but it's been fun, and I'm humbled
I really am humbled and so grateful to all of our contributors. I mean, I'm seeing names we've never seen in our videos before and in the comment section, and we're getting contributions from people that, I mean, it's just, I mean, some very reputable people, some very down to earth people, just, I mean, people that want to see this educational exhibit rolling. And I can't thank you enough. And we are just completely humbled, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And we're almost there. We are almost there. We've got a little ways to go. We're a little better than halfway there. And thank you so much. And I mean, I can't thank you enough. Hey, so if you're new to the channel, hit that V logo thing and subscribe now. And come on and check out Venom Central here at the Serpent Center. This is Willie. We're checking out. We'll see you tomorrow. Later.